Good morning, Steph here with day 7 and 8 of Soil and Soul. That was ice. Sounds like plastic, huh? So now that we're getting into winter, we won't be digging in much soil, but we can still talk about things like soil and soul. So doing this challenge of creating a video every day is definitely more time consuming than I imagined, but that is part of the point, is to commit to doing these videos and getting into a routine, a schedule, and then also learning more about video editing. And so again, this interdisciplinary approach to soil and soul. So here in Vermont, in this particular climate, where I'm located in Vermont, is called the Northeast Kingdom, and we are right on the line where the forest changes to being what is considered a borealis forest. So there are a lot of evergreen trees here, not redwoods, but lots of pines and spruces and fir, and of course the famous maple tree. We also have birch, ash, apple, cherry, a whole bunch of other trees. So one cool thing about evergreen trees that many of you are aware of is that evergreen, hence the name, retains its green even in the coldest of times. Whew. And so this particular climate region needs that type of tree. It's part of the system that's here. And as global warming increases, which, by the way, someone just mentioned to me the other day, I'll just say this, not everyone believes in the climate crisis. Not everyone believes that global warming is happening. And although I do agree that it's all in God's hands, it's all in higher power's hands, we are part of that higher power, and we are part of that God, and can still take responsibility to care for the earth as God said to do, common sense, depending on your perspective, and then see what happens. And if our efforts are futile, at least, our soul and those that we love who would like to live and enjoy this world, although we our eyes should be set on the spirit, we also know that we are here now, and that this creation, this world, is fantastic and beautiful, and that it's worth honoring this divine creation through caring for it, just as it is worth honoring our souls, our experience, our consciousness, and making the best of it despite all odds, really putting positive perspectives and applying that growth mindset to life, including self-forgiveness, not just forgiveness of others, but also sometimes first and foremost forgiveness of the self. And so how are our souls, like evergreens, retain their verdant greenery in the winter? Well, when you're going through a cold or challenging time, remembering that there is still life, even in the coldest and darkest of times, and that you too have that resiliency and adaptability, and that you too can still remain green, full of life, even in the winter. You know, also good to acknowledge that there are many different climates, and that the soil that you may want to work with, the plants that you may want to work with physically, and the environment that is optimal for your soul's growth may be in a different climate than the one you're in for a while. And that the land and the plants and animals in each different region of the world have something to teach us. Specific to that region. And that even if you're not 100% satisfied with where you are, giving thanks and honoring the land and the people that come from it, and finding the lessons and the blessings and how to make the most of the soil in your life and of your soul, then things automatically seem to get better. So this weekend edition is a combined edition of soil and soul, just a brief conversation on staying evergreen, even in the coldest of times. The earth is sacred, and you are too. Be at peace and be a blessing. Bye.